Yeah, what's the deal, man? It's your player partner, Bobby WAJ, aka Bobby A.A. Jones. Today I want to come on here and do current events with a Crip. The Crip being me, clearly. I'm just fucking around, but I want to lead into this and talk about how last night I couldn't get no sleep, man. Knowing that the state of Missouri has executed an innocent man that hit me here. Um, there's no feeling akin to knowing that you're right, knowing that what you have been accused of is actually no fault of yours. You have no participation in it. You're not a witness to it. You had no hand in it, but yet you're being held accountable for something that you didn't do. As some of you may know, in the year 2002, as a young man, my freedom was taken from me for a crime I didn't commit. Um, they had a string of robberies. And the robbery that I had went down for, Linda Williams, much love. R.I.P. Marcellus Williams, most definitely. The robbery that I had went down for, they had brought on additional charges, kidnapping and this, that, and third. I didn't have anything to do with it. If you know me, man, you know my hustle, my go-to hustle is getting out there and getting paper up out of the streets. Never been a robber. Robbing has never been my thing. I believe in karma, and I don't believe if a person has worked hard to obtain certain um, trinkets, ornaments, and possessions, that's theirs. Let them enjoy that. You get up off your ASS and you go out there and get it yourself, but don't take from somebody because I wouldn't want anyone taken from me, man. You know, it may be to their detriment if a person does take anything from me. You feel what I'm saying? But I digress. In 2002, I was incarcerated for a robbery I didn't do. It was mistaken identity. Someone in my family, you know what I mean, they had committed the robbery in mistaken identity. I had to go through the time. My situation wasn't as serious, wasn't as severe as Mr. Marcellus. You feel what I'm saying? And me going to jail at the time that I went to jail, it may have saved my life or my situation, right? Because I had already demonstrated that I was willing to put my life on the line for the set as early as 15 years old. I had begun to actively participate in certain activities. You know what I mean? One of my kinfolks had a problem with some guys, and the problem ain't had nothing to do with me, but my willingness to put it down for the set. You feel what I'm saying? I was, designated to go handle some BI. You feel what I'm saying? I won't get into it, but I had already displayed for the set. I was willing to lay my life on the line and all this. You feel me? So me going to go do that time for a crime I didn't commit actually may have saved my life, but it's different for this dude, man. When the prosecution say, "Wait, hold on," I think we may be making a mistake. I feel like their brother should have been granted a stay. Don't take it from me. Let me read a part of the article for you. And it's like us as a people, what are we doing? This brother, and I'm pretty sure this brother is set in his cell at some point in time and prayed to God, Allah, Jesus, whatever is this brother's whatever religion this brother subscribed to. I guarantee you he sat in that cell at one point in time and said, God, I ain't do this. Because I did it. And I was only looking at 5 years, 8 months. This brother was looking at himself being unalived by the state, which they executed him. And I sat in my cell, missing my girlfriend. You feel me? I had this little female that I was in love with at the time because I didn't really grow up with love. So when I was able to find love in her, baby was my world at that time. It was PJ Wash Crip, the set off top, you feel me? And then it was baby JG. What's the deal? Hey JG, man, I appreciate your support, homie. 100. I appreciate you tuning in time after time, man. It's greatly appreciated. And I just want to know what you want from the stove, my guy. Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm broke. I can't afford it. Nah, but I just wanted to express my appreciation to you, Ken folks, because time after time, man, I can count on you macking in on your camp folks, and it's not overlooked. I mean, and it's greatly appreciated. But getting back to what I was saying, man, I was missing my old lady, like, you feel me? And I say, God, you know I ain't commit no robberies. I say, man, I'm getting out of here. I'm telling my partners, like, man, shit, I'm getting up out of here. And if Judge Jones, that was the not the commissioner, I think it was commissioner. Judge Jones was the commissioner that gave me that time because he had a vendetta against me because he felt like I was outsmarting the system. When I was in camp, I got tired of being there and I went through the theatrics. Get me up out of here. They sent me to placement. He said, Mr. Jones, I know what you're doing. He said, the next time you come before this courtroom, I'm going to send you to the state because the county can no longer handle you. And that's my word. He promised me. So I outsmarted the system. I escaped from the institution that I was at and just so happened to pick me up on this bunk robbery. But I'm like, God, you know I ain't robbed nobody. I wasn't even there. I don't know nothing about this. You feel what I'm saying? Even, you know, when McMahon came in and told me, man, I know you didn't do this. But look, do me a favor. Give me this information and I'll walk you up out of here myself. I can't do that, homie. I'm signed up for this gang banging shit. And whatever comes with it, I'm willing to deal with it. Take me to the halls. And they took me to the halls. And I never seen the streets again for damn near 6 years. But I digress, right? I was praying, telling people like, man, I'm going to be out of here, man. Like, shit, I ain't do this. And then one of the homies came in and we just so happened to be rapping and all that. They got me on as a high risk offender. So in custody of the juvenile halls, I'm like maximum security type shit. So the homie come in for a high one and we just dialoguing and all that. He like, man, what you got? What they got you for? Man, they got me for a robbery on Imperial. He like, man, you ain't no robber. I'm like, I know. He say, oh, cuz I know what it is. And then he laid it on me. He was like, "It's your brother," and whoopie whoop and whoopie. I'm like, "Oh, cuz I'm going down." Because me and my brother look damn near just alike. I say, "Cuz I'm going down. I'm gonna have to go do some time." But make a long story short, man, you know, I had even prayed to God to, you know, take this from me and all this. And this brother, you know, fighting for his life. I know he didn't call out to God, but this is the thing, man. God uses those who are available in the same manner that Lucifer do. They use what's available, but we have turned our backs on each other and ultimately turned our backs on God by the way that we live, conduct our business, and treat one another. So when this brother was praying, we were supposed to be the manifestation of God and come and give this brother assistance. We were supposed to be in the streets, ready to tear SHIT up, burn SHIT down. We should have went hard for this brother. But let's get to the facts. Missouri I don't know if I can say that. Missouri unalived Marcellus Williams, despite questions over evidence after Supreme Court denies final bid for delay. The state of Missouri on Tuesday unalived Marcellus Williams shortly after the U.S. Supreme Court rejected a request to delay the execution. The State Department of Corrections said he was pronounced unalive at 6:10 p.m. Central Time. Williams, who had maintained his innocence in the 1998, I don't know if I could say that, you feel what I'm saying? Unaliving of Felicia Gailey in a St. Louis suburb was put to unalive by lethal ejection. We hope this gives finality to a case that has languished for decades. What they talking about is a fighting N-word. We hope that this gives finality to a case that has languished for decades. This brother was fighting. There was a lot of questions surrounding this case, and they just ready to be done with it. They don't want to accept accountability. They don't want to be held accountable for incarcerating an innocent man. Missouri Department of Corrections Director Trevor Foley said, but St. Louis County prosecuting attorney, this is the person that prosecuted this person. This is the person that said, yeah, this is what we're going for, Your Honor. We want to give this dude this. This is what we want to do to him. The prosecuting attorney. This is the attorney that gave him the sentence that he got. This is the attorney that went against his defense to get him up there. They saying, no, wait, hold on. It's things that we didn't know about that we know about now that can exonerate this man. That doesn't never happen. But St. Louis County prosecuting attorney Wesley Bell, who had sought to have the conviction overturned, said This outcome did not serve the interests of justice. That's from the prosecuting attorney. That's from the DA. They don't never do that. That's rare. But you know, prayers go out to the Williams family. You know, may the Most High, you know, embrace the soul of this brother. But us as a people, man, we should feel some type of way that we failing one another. Where's the hip hop community? Why none of these rappers is vocal about this? Why none of these athletes that's supposed to be proactive and supposed to be about this? Why they didn't bring media attention to this? Why they didn't push the issue behind this? Why they didn't give this brother support? This is an innocent dude. Against all odds, this dude feel like he didn't have nobody. But we supposed to be this. And we be talking about peace and revolution, and we get on here and pop what we be popping. But when it comes to the people and real situations that really matter, nobody want to tackle these issues because it's not popular. But guess what? I'm going to address it. I'm going to talk about it, and I'm going to bring it to the forefront of my content. We can't keep on getting on here and publicizing things that puts us against one another. But I digress, man, and we're going to get into this this video that I stumbled upon, you know, just going through IG today, and I just so happened to see it, and it's about Spider Loc. And I'll tell you a few things about Spider Loc that I think and that I feel, you know, about him as an individual and as a content creator. So we're gonna get into this, man. Let me share this thing out with y'all.
Good man. Ask Spider Loc, can he go on Paru Street like he's saying what Compton Crips can't get? Nigga, don't make it where I said your ass won't come up in somewhere else.
Good morning,
fucking
everybody.
with me. Shit. Loose lips sink ships, and he seemed to always got them. Them is the niggas that'll run out on you. Them is the niggas when they get in them interrogation rooms that'll tell on you. Them is the niggas that'll sell you off to another motherfucking race. Just stay out of loose lips sink ships, man, and people don't know that. And I'm telling y'all brothers now, you know if you get in another gang's politics, your ass supposed to be held accountable for that and get a DP. Don't let this YouTube shit that you think you above a motherfucking Crip nation, nigga, because you not, nigga. Crips is wanting peace. Pirus and Bloods want peace. It's you niggas that don't want peace. I'm starting to think that nigga Alexander was like that motherfucking no jumper. That's what I'm starting to think. You get these sidewinder ass niggas that speak on shit that shouldn't be speaking on it, man. You niggas don't know what's going on in Compton, nigga. You don't know a goddamn thing what's going on in Compton. You understand what I'm saying? I ran with Duck Nim. Then in 9-7. Spider Loc is a youngster up under me. Nigga, I was cripping damn near 20 years before that nigga, man. Ask Spider Loc, can he go on Paru Street like he's saying what Compton Crips can't get? Nigga, don't make it where I said your ass won't come up in somewhere else fucking with me. Shit.
That's heavy. I got a problem with that video. But the problem that I have isn't with Spider Loc, neither is it with OG Bam. I'm in constant communication with OG Bam. And the thing about OG Bam, man, OG Bam love our people, his people, love the people as passionately as I do. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like Spliff D Media is kind of like fanning the flames and trying to initiate or can initiate something by, you know, putting that video up there and broadcasting it to different regions of America to where people can see it and then start whispering and talking about certain things, and they can create a potential situation between Spider Loc and OG Bam. Even though I'm under the impression that they may have talked and resolved that. You know, we always want to highlight us getting into it. We always want to highlight and publicize our disagreements, but we never highlight and publicize how mediations is taking place to mitigate these type of situations. We always highlight the bull crap, but we don't highlight the resolution. We don't highlight the solutions. You feel what I'm saying? And I done found myself in disagreements with some of these cats on the internet. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna even speak on it, you feel what I'm saying? But we have to find some type of common ground to where we can resolve our conflicts without putting them on the internet, and then people see it and they over exaggerate it. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm almost positive that Spider Loc and OG Bam has resolved that conflict. I'm in constant communication with OG Bam. I love OG Bam. You know, salute to the OG. Got a high level of respect for Spider Loc too, right? OG Bam has said something to the effect of he feels that Alex Alonso is on some SHIT like the white boy, Adam 22. Us as West Coast Crips, us as West Coast Bloods, we should not allow anybody to drive this vehicle on social media as it pertains to Crips and Bloods. If it was up to me, we should be supporting Spider Loc. We should be pushing Spider Loc so Spider Loc can be the voice of the community, Crips and Bloods, and not individuals who are not actually from these sets, not individuals who are not representatives of these communities. Adam 22 should never be in a position of power, position of authority, a position of relevance when it comes to the West Coast and being the voice of the West Coast. The biggest podcast on the West Coast is non-Africans, non-Blacks. Adam 22, who's not a part of the culture, who don't give a F-U-C-K about us, don't give a F-U-C-K about the culture, the family unit, the Black family unit, the Black woman, none of that, because he has no connection to the people. And Vlad TV, which is the same thing. These are way oopies, you feel what I'm saying? They don't care about us. They don't care about finding resolutions to the problems that's been plaguing our communities for over 40 years. But one thing that I can say is Spider Loc, dude. And another thing about Spider Loc, man, this brother is battle tested. You can go on the internet right now and see a video with some Mahindas, with some, non-Black, some Spanish cats, or a Spanish cat tried to press him, and he got down, and he was about to pack him out. You can go on YouTube, right? You can see videos of Spider Loc handling his candle. So we know the dude is battle tested. So why would we not support him to increase his platform to where when cats need relevance or cats is trying to get put on, Spider Loc has the position and the power and the authority to put the right cats on, to put the right cats in the right position so we can get the right results in our community. So one thing that I would say, man, and I'll leave you with this, I ain't gonna be on here rapping too long and all this and all that, like, you feel me, is we gotta support Spider Loc, man. Spider Loc should not have to be under Alex Alonso in order for him to get some traction, in order for him to have motion. Like, that's out. He's Spider Loc. This is a Crip homie that has a high level of respect and beautiful connections and relationships with our blood kin folks. He should be in that position. It should be Spider Loc that should be leading the charge in regards to Los Angeles podcasts and social media relevance and all that. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna blow V8. I ain't gonna stay on here for too long. I got some BI I gotta handle. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. Y'all stay up. Y'all be blessed, man. God bless y'all. Rest in peace to Marcellus Williams and to the Williams family, man. I send my heartfelt condolences, man. And I say to us as a people, in the words of Marcus Garvey, up you mighty race and be the mighty peoples that you are destined to be. Let's stop these atrocities. Let's stop the brutalities in our community. And all we have to do is unify. I'm pushing peace, baby. Despite what anybody may be saying about the truths that I tell to counter the fallacies that a lot of cats get on here and tell to make themselves look more relevant than what they are, I'm pushing peace. And a way that we establish peace is by unifying. We have to unify. And I know people say, well, before we unify, we got to have peace. But we got to have these rounds of communication to where we include all generations that come and talk about group economics and what does peace look like to these youngsters and so on and so forth. But I'm about to get off this thing. Y'all step and be blessed, man. 2 Black, 2 Strong. We all we need. We all got. All we got. Thank everybody for macking in on your camp, folks, man. I'm gone.